us, it's during Father's Day, which is in June, and then again around November for Black Friday, and then Christmas for December. So that's normally it. So fourth quarter, which would be October, November, December for us, and then third quarter, which would be like June, July. Would probably, I mean, we don't really have that much competition anymore because Sharp Records is closed down, which was another store that besides us. Probably the only other store that tends to sell us some of our products would be like Bed Bath and Beyond. But most of our competition comes from online. Yeah, a lot of like online shopping is where our competition comes from. Since we sell like gadgets and stuff, a lot of people will go like to Amazon, eBay, or just shop online for certain products that may be similar to us, but maybe cheaper. But if it's the same product that we carry, then we'll sometimes price match. That way we don't lose.
I'm Khalil.
Nice to meet you. What's your definition of an ideal portable cup?
In my opinion, an ideal portable cup would be something you can take around with you anywhere. You're allowed to have it inside. It's going to have long-lasting battery life, as you were mentioning. I would like it to have a very sharp blade as compared to like a traditional blender, just because of the fact that you're going to be on the move all the time.
Okay. What are the features that they value in their blenders? So the customers when they buy a blender.
Customers, when they come for blenders, it depends on what they're looking to blend. May it be smoothies, so crushing ice, you're going to want higher power. While grinding coffee, you may just want to get like a coffee grinder or have a lower power kind of blender. There's people who do chopping and pureeing and want different features, and then they'll come and look for something of a larger kind of volume.
Is there a certain brand the customers look for the most?
Customers mostly look for the Ninja Pro, mostly because it's advertised on TV, so most people come in looking for that off of the commercial. That's why we sell it.
Okay. And do you guys like set a price? Like, are you guys in charge of how much the pricing is?
Yeah, absolutely. We do competitive pricing. If we can find it online anywhere at a cheaper price, we'll knock it down just that much.
What is the industry doing to improve their motors?
Industry doing to improve their motors? Well, it depends on the blender. See, if you're at, for example, like Juice It Up or Jamba Juice or something, where they use higher end blenders, they're always switching in and out with new models that either spin faster or do different levels of, chopping or crushing, and for the most part, higher power with our blend tech.
Okay, how fast do the demands of the consumers change in the blender industry?
I wouldn't say too often, just because a blender is very, when you think of the broad picture of things, blenders are very small. So a blender is only ever going to chop, mix, puree. It's only going to ever do so many things at one time.
Okay.
Do you see product differentiation in the Summit Cylinder?
Well, I see that you guys have some sort of concept that no other blender offers. Having a calorie counter on board and being able to link it up with a smartphone or whatever you're looking to do is definitely a plus, and I could see that, succeeding.
Okay. Do you think our products will be competitive?
Absolutely. Once again, given that there's nothing like it, it would absolutely be a number one seller, and perhaps even be advertised more than the normal blender.
Do you think it will be easy to enter the product market?
Yes, absolutely. There's certain routes you can take that will get your product known a lot better, resulting in better sales.
Like which ones?
Well, you have OnTel, which is a TV advertisement service. So basically, you propose your idea to them, and if they like it and they think it's going to be successful, they'll actually go through and produce those items for you and advertise, do everything for you, causing items like, for example, Magic Bullet to be so popular.
When do you think, what is this industry doing to improve the motors inside the blender? in order to last longer?
To be honest with you, I wouldn't know because you would have to contact,
Yeah.
the company to see. I mean, what are they doing about it? So I don't
Yeah.
really.
Okay. What are the individual blender companies doing to stay competitive in the market?
I would probably say I'm not sure about that, but I would probably say that they're doing a lot of advertisements to advertise their products.
Okay. What do you think it'll be easy to enter the product market?
I think so. Because right now, like a lot of people are coming. Before we didn't have a lot of portable blenders like that. Now it's like a lot of the companies are coming up with that. So I would say that's the latest thing that they're coming up with. So
Okay. Um,
Hi, my name is Shirley.
Hi, Mike. Yeah.
So what are some of the recommendations you have for our products?
One recommendation that I would have for your product concept is to have something that's more feasible to a more common person and not something that's a luxury. That something that you can that everybody's gonna use and not just like a certain group of people. I think you'll be more successful that way.
What do you think are some of the positive things the Soma Cylinder has?
Some of the counting things for you, keeping track of
The calorie
your
intake?
caloric intake, and also keeping track of like carrying it, stuff like that.
Okay. And what do you think? Do you think it'll be easy to like sell like into the market?
Maybe with a few adjustments, you could find the right crowd for it. But right now, I think it still needs some more work.
Okay. And then what do you think will help like advertising? Like what kind of advertisement do you like listen to? Like attracts your attention.
Like for something like that, I would definitely do like somewhere like a gym, or something where people are interested in being healthy. Like maybe like health food aisle, grocery store, things like that.
Okay. Thank you very much. I was wondering what are some recommendations you have for Soma Cylinder?
Any recommendations?
Yeah. Like, what do you think would improve our product?
We can add, I think, maybe add some recipes so people know what to blend. Like you can put in fruits, vegetables, or do all fruits, all vegetables. You can add protein to it, protein powders, or you can actually, put in when you want to like chicken. It sounds crazy, but a lot of body makes just one chicken up and all this stuff, make it in quick form. Something you might not do. Give people more of a variety, so they can maybe more marketable product.
What do you think is a reasonable price for it?
For how big is the blender?
It's like this big.
I should reasonably maybe like anywhere from $29 to like $40.
Okay. Where do you
Yeah. It's okay.
Where do you think? How do you think it can advertise it? Like a good way to
You can
advertise
put
it?
it on Facebook pages. You can put it like go to gyms and I don't know, pass out flyers or just go out in the streets. Be aggressive. Get out there. Go to businesses all over. There's so many things you can do.
What are some of the negative things of this concept?
I don't say anything negative about it. I just think that will find other people.
So I think that's about it.
Okay, awesome. That's about a minute.